Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now batting, Jordan Patterson. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Brandt on second. Lindor at first. 1 gone. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Dustin Fowler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a flare out to left center. Story ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Antonio Rosado gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Miguel Valdez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pete James waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. The 3-1 pitch is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy is a member of the 500 home run club. Now, that club isn't as exclusive as it used to be, but that's a lot of dingers. Appreciate this guy. It's going to be fun to watch him hit. He's one of the all-time greats.
In now for Colorado, Pete James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Giancarlo Stanton now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Stanton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it. 1 left for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The count now at 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Just a bit low, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. James racing back, still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo shot that time for Franklin Barreto. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Called strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Chris Cardenas waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Stepping in, Chris Cardenas, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Antonio Rosado, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Cardenas, the runner at second with 1 away. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. To 2-2 now.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to first. Law is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 7, Anthony Cuba.
Digging in, Anthony Cuba, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. Outside, 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a tough take. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Dribbled back toward the mound. And that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So stepping in, Willie Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting 7, catcher, Miles Harper.
So coming to the plate, Miles Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One out and a runner on second base. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 8, catcher, Noah Syndergaard.
At the plate, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Calhoun stands at second with 2 gone. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. The famous Red Rock formations found here in Colorado. Welcome back to daytime baseball in Denver. Digging in the switch hitter, Pete Brandt. He singled his last time up.
Pete Brandt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Jordan Patterson is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box now, Jordan Patterson. He popped out in his first trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Franklin Barreto. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Patterson at third with 2 away. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right
The
here.
2-0. 3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Renato Nunez, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Moustakas has a play. And that ends the inning. But the A's scratch for 1 on the strength of this RBI triple. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Leading off the inning, Jason Law, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Left fielder, Miguel Valdez.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. On the season, Valdez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped up. Cardenas over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Keith James. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Two out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Chris Cardenas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
0-1.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The next 1-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antonio Rosado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Cuba. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Popped him up. Law will put this one away, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2 now. Another full count offering on its way. That smoked, but right into the ship. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! Trevor Story with a 2-run shot, making it an even 250 for his career as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
We circled this guy's name in the lineup card before the game even started. Sitting amongst the league leaders in home runs. No shock he drives a ball out to left field.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. in there, and it's even now, 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. On the ground to the right side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Miles Harper. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. The 1-1. Soft liner towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, Hector Noah Syndergaard.
So striding forward now, Noah Syndergaard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Jason Law, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Syndergaard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Colorado's out in front, 3-2. Ready now, Pete Brandt. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
2-2.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Jordan Patterson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hit hard down the line. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. John Gray takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Up around the face.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're down 3-2. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Miguel Valdez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Valdez stands at second with no outs. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler's in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Trevor Story is on deck. 1 out and a runner on third. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead this one 4-2. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Chris Cardenas, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Kevin Lane will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Lane.
Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Michael Rosado is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Rosado.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce to first. Nunez is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
Striding in for the Rockies, Willie Calhoun. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Miles Harper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Count remains at 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting,
Carlos Chavez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 6, Carlos Chavez.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Chavez swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason Law.
So digging in now, Jason Law. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Chavez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now will step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. Drives it the other way to deep right. Patterson going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, Miguel Valdez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 6 and the A's 2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Tyler Cunningham is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Tyler Cunningham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Cuba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Cunningham, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Pete Brand.
Stepping in, Pete Brandt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Story is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Drew Mooney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Drew Mooney.
Now at the plate, Pete James, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
The right fielder, number 27.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And right into the shift. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Digging in now, Trevor Story. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
Inside, ball 1.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Stanton over at second. Moustakas at first. 2 out in the inning. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he misses. Ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miles Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Rockies leave them loaded. They lead it 6-2. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Mike Montgomery will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ethan Shearer is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 12.
Leading off the inning, Jordan Patterson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for Oakland, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Montgomery has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Montgomery, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in once again, Dustin Fowler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Story throws it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. In now, Ethan Shearer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Jason Law.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Barreto is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Miguel Valdez.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Miguel Valdez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 6-2. And here's Renato Nunez. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Cardenas.
Stepping into the box, Chris Cardenas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. James sprinting after it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Orlando Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Orlando Hernandez.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Last strike now for Oakland. He pulls this one into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Anthony Cuba. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit down the third base. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Felix Ramirez gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Ready once again, Pete Brant. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Hernandez at second. Cuba on at first with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him. Matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
6-2 the final total today. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Gray earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score from ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 running on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-2. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. The Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-4. Sean Manaea grabbed win number 9 this year as the Giants disposed of the Brewers 3-1. Felipe Cordova got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 2-1. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 1-0. The Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-1. Alex Noseworthy got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 3-2. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. The Royals went deep 4 times as they pummeled the Yankees 8-1. The Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 4-2. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-3. The Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-4. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-1. Ken Moses stole the show with 6 RBIs on 3 home runs, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 12-3. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Oakland A's and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next. Tyler Anderson gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, lefty Tyler Anderson, he has really turned some head the last couple of years. Good fastball, 93 to 95, and he's a strike thrower. He's not afraid to throw the ball inside the strike zone. A quality pitcher. The only thing he's been lacking is experience.
Stepping in, Anthony Cuba. He will lead this one off today.
Number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Standing in, Pete Brandt. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. One-0 count. Here it is. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Brandt stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Striding in for Oakland, Jordan Patterson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One and one, here it comes. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Still even at 2-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Orlando Hernandez is on deck. This is skied into short left center. Valdez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Right fielder, Orlando Hernandez.
Set to get his day started, Orlando Hernandez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hernandez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Moustakas is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Leo Enriquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Miguel Valdez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Kuba arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Striding into the box, Pete James. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
In the air to right center. Moving under it, Hernandez. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Into the box, Dustin Fowler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the Rockies with a chance to finish the job and complete a series sweep, guys.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Line drive to center field. James is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Harper corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Barreto is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Chris Cardenas. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Calhoun, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Gotta love the natural beauty of Denver's surrounding areas, and we thank you for joining us for Matinee Baseball on the show today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Leo Enriquez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Is laid off for ball 2.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two and 2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his 3rd inning of work with a punch out. And we'll give you a look at the Rockies team leaders in that category, as his total is currently 4th best on the ball club. Ready for another chance? Anthony Cuba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Pete Brandt.
So striding in, Pete Brandt. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Francisco Lindor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Third inning, no score to this point. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now in the box, Miles Harper, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Tyler Anderson. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, Jason Law. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Law, originally from the state of Missouri. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Valdez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, center fielder, Heath James.
Now at the plate, Heath James. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and a strike. Law is off at first with 2 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So 2 on with 2 away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's now 1-0 Colorado. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jordan Patterson.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jordan Patterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Law is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Orlando Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Orlando Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Popped him up. Cardenas over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 22 on the year. And the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Miles Harper. As he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in now, Tyler Anderson. Let's take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0.
Nope.
Just missing here. 2-0.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Kuba moving in, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Law. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Behind 0-2 now. Harper on second. Anderson at first. 2 out in the inning. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. James is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Now to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One and one to Franklin Barreto. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Chris Cardenas. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
In now, Leo Enriquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-1 home. Is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's 1. Drew Mooney will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 18, Drew Mooney.
At the plate, Miguel Valdez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Left fielder, Miguel Valdez.
First pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Curveball, strike three called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Pete James. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Mooney is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
It's a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. James on third with 2 out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Anthony Cuba, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony Cuba.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. James is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Pete Brandt.
Next up for the A's, Pete Brandt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Two and 0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Cuba racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, making it an even 250 for his career, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Miles Harper.
Miles Harper will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. One out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Line to the right side. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Tyler Anderson. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's 1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jordan Patterson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Back up the middle. Story scoops it up. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder Orlando Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Orlando Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Settling in now, Dustin Fowler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jake Barrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now batting, Jason Law.
For the Rockies, first baseman, Jason Law.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Ready with the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Valdez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Pete James, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now for Colorado, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch, yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Law leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Rockies strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sam Tuivailala has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sam Tuivailala.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Calhoun retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. So stepping in, Chris Cardenas.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The Rockies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Kevin Lane will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Lane.
Fouled off. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 6 home runs and 41 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Mike Flaherty is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mike Flaherty.
At the plate, Trevor Story. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. With this one almost in the books, the Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Brandt is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie.
So coming to the plate, Willie Calhoun. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
Had to count 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it's still 3-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Felix Ramirez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 18, Felix Ramirez. Now playing third base and batting in the eighth. Number 24.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Anthony Cuba, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Pete Brandt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. James is there, two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Anderson earns his 8th victory of the season. Leo Enriquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Felix Ramirez closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
With the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on deck. For the Athletics, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on deck. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains of the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. At the start of the day, the Rockies sit in first place in the National League West Division, and the Athletics are in last place in the AL West. Julio Urias got the W while striking out 16 as the Dodgers got the best of the Braves 6-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. As of right now, the Braves are in second place in the NL East, while the Dodgers are in third place in the NL West. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-4. In the standings, the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West, and the Diamondbacks are at the bottom of the division. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-1. As of today, the Giants are in second place in the NL West, while the Brewers sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. The Nationals put up 16 hits on the day as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 6-5. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the Nationals are third in the division. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-2. At the start of the day, the Reds are in third place in the NL Central, and the Phillies sit in first place in the National League East Division. Owen Rosario earned win number 7 this season, leading the Buccos past the Mets 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Pirates sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. As of right now, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are third in the division. The Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-1. In the standings, the Red Sox are atop the American League East Division, and the Twins are in last place in the AL Central. Wilson Contreras drove in 3, helping lead the Royals to the win over the Yankees 4-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, and the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central. The Rays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are third in the division. The White Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-5. It was their 5th straight victory. Entering the day's action, the White Sox are sitting atop the AL Central, and the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. The Detroit Tigers launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. As of right now, the Tigers sit in second place in the AL Central Division, and the Indians are third in the division. Aaron Judge drove home 3 runs as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 5-0. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. As of today, the Angels are atop the American League West, and the Mariners are fourth in the division. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 11-3. In the standings, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, while the Rangers are second in the division. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.